welcome to Deutsch L. Perry Stadium in Bowling Green, Ohio. Week 6 of the college football season, and our EA Sports college football coverage continues with what ought to be a great one. And the Falcons ready to kick it away first. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Curtis. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Tried to pound it on first down. Now back to the line. They feed him again. Finding some room. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Gonna run it. It's Curtis. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Coleman's got it on the right side. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
During the week, you got to talk to your quarterback. What do you like? What's your favorite, safest routes, easiest reads? Love coming out with those early with the short passing game.
3rd and 6 yards to go. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Complete. There he goes. Oh, what a cut. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. The feel of this whole drive changed on that last big play. They've got it 1st and 10 outside the 30. Wide receiver going in motion. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
Well, I love the aggressive nature of the defense on that play. Everybody playing with eye discipline. They saw the pre-snap motion. They knew who had the football, and you saw guys play with excellent instinct, running downhill and making a tackle.
He wants to throw it again. That's caught. It's Burrell. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but now facing 3rd down. They'll move the tight end. They'll go to the air. Gets it to the back. He did everything he could to find enough running room, but he'll be stopped about 3 yards short of the first down marker. It's 4th down. This offense wants to get out of the gate fast on their first drive of the game, plus territory. They'll go for it on 4th down. And he did not make it. The defense standing tall against the run. So Bowling Green's offense gets to come out for its first possession of the game. And David, we'll see whether this running back has the ability to elevate his game and really become a star in this offense.
Yeah, he's still developing. You know, I think when you watch him, you say, he's still learning the vision and how to play the running back spot. And I think you leave him, Jesse, going, I want a little bit more. I want more consistency, more big plays, so this offense can really take off.
I think the coaching staff, I think the fans know for the future of this program, they need to upgrade at the position. They'll try to do that in recruiting or the portal. But for right now, today, this guy has to be able to make plays when his opportunities show up.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Oh, he makes the catch. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
Listen, if I'm a QB, 2nd down, I want to check the ball down and get a manageable 3rd down. But when this defense is flying around like this, so fast closing out, he got to that running back, got him on the ground so fast, the running back had nowhere to go.
He's going to run it. Didn't get past the marker when he started his slide, and now it's 4th down. The Falcons will send out the punt unit. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Hauls it in, looking for space. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. Boy, that last drive, they had a chance to put 3 on the board and passed. This one needs to be productive, David.
Yeah, I got no problem with aggressiveness. It was a pretty decent drive. This offense isn't fully clicking yet. They need to get in a little better rhythm, and they need to capitalize on those scoring opportunities.
And they've got the weapons to do that too, David. They've got guys that can make plays in space. They need to focus on them and get them the ball this drive.
Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. Touch pass went nowhere. Stopped behind the line of scrimmage. Now facing a 3rd and long. Might be calling a hot route. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
QBs and receivers on 3rd down, everything has to happen just a split second sooner. You're expecting pressure, the quarterback gets hit, just not on the same page with his target.
On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Complete and looking for enough for the 1st down. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Motion from the wideout. To the air on 1st down. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. On the move, it's Collins.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
The give to the back. They'll stop him just outside the 30 at the 31-yard line. That's not enough for the 1st down, and now they have a decision to make.
And this offense, I don't think this is going to be a surprise. I think the offense is going to stay on the field. You've already seen it once on this drive, and they've already been successful. You know how hard it is to defend when there's an extra down, and they do it over and over again? So I think this offense will continue to stay aggressive like they were on the last 4th down.
He'll bring it out. It's Weaver. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Bowling Green's offense will take the field to start the drive. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Pulled it, finds his man on the left. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there.
Must be nice for this quarterback knowing he's got this type of athlete playing the tight end position. He can work the middle of the field for him. He's a guy who can stretch it vertically as well, but this is a guy the QB will look for early and often in this game.
He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him 1. This is the type of play that can give the offense momentum. 3rd and short from inside the 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Makes the grab. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. And the Falcons will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He's got great speed. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. Off the play fake. Got it behind the line. It's Ford. First catch of the season for this highly touted wide receiver, and man, their fans have been hungry to see that. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Back to pass. And the quarterback will be slugged down back at the 43.
And defensive coaches talk about it all the time, winning first down. And what that does for a defense, they win first down, they force second and long, they're ready for it. Nice job rushing the passer, getting the sack, and now putting them in an even more predictable situation, third and forever. Great job by this defense.
The punt team makes its way onto the field. And the coverage team down there to touch the ball. No return on this play.
Really nice job there by the punter on that one, getting a lot of hang time and allowing the gunners to get down the field so they could play it off the bounce, down it. Nice coffin corner kick.
Quarterback run is part of their game plan. Turning it on. Hits the slide, got the first down with his feet.
And that quarterback can go. Just another guy in another system all across college football. All quarterbacks nowadays, they got so much speed, it's ridiculous.
Man, I'm telling you, that has to be exhausting for the defensive lineman trying to chase down guys like that.
It's silly because even when it's a design play and it's a design run like here, fine. But then it's scramble plays and then it's passing plays. He's always a runner, just exhausting.
Handoff from the gun. They knock him down, but not before he gets it out to the 21-yard line. Pick up a 4. Let's see what they've got on second down. Grab behind the line. It's Ridley. Could not make his way to the corner.
Offenses want to get the ball to their playmakers really fast, and they try to throw the wide receiver screen, but how about the defender? He was right there in his space, got him on the ground as soon as he caught it. He was ready for that play.
On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Complete to the right. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. The Falcons are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on first down. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
And nice answer by this defense. You give up a big play, you go take a big play. Sometimes you get down on yourselves and one play turns to 2. Nice job by this defense getting a sack, creating some momentum.
That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's second and long here. Fires to the middle. Makes the grab. It's sharp. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. Just a little too much there, a little too handsy, and they nabbed them for the defensive holding penalty. 3 yards, first down for the offense after that penalty. Wants to throw it again. Makes the grab and room to run. They mark him out of bounds at the 42, and they're on the move. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. Off play action. Got it in the middle. It's Ridley. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. And the Falcons come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. He's going to take off. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hit.
Nice job by the QB sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off, and slide. I love this slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
The pull and throw off the RPO. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9.
it feels like everybody else on offense has been getting some in the passing game this drive. Finally, they get the tight end going, too. He's like, dude, I'm good, and I'm open. Throw me the ball. And that's exactly where their quarterback goes. He's feeling it right now. He's distributing the football to a bunch of different people. And the defense right now, they have no idea who's getting it next.
And this offense shows they will be aggressive. On 1st and goal, they get the completion. Listen, games come down to executing in the red zone. This is a big spot.
Hauls it in. A good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in.
A short completion setting up 3rd down now. Who is your best playmaker that you can target in this area of the field?
They'll run it here on 3rd and goal. That was an important stop there as they try to hold them to a field goal on this drive. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And with that field goal, guys, we're all tied up in the early going.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David, only able to muster 3 points in their previous 3 drives.
And you got to find a way to open this up and create some explosive plays. The passing game is obviously the easiest way. Jesse, put more speed on the field. Find those guys down the field.
You know they're frustrated, too, because they felt like there were some matchups they could take advantage of to get some points on the board early. In this one, they just haven't been able to connect on those opportunities. But I like David's idea. Maybe move some guys around and see if you can create some better one-on-one matchups.
Making side adjustments here. Toss sweep to the left. He navigates some traffic, steps out of bounds at the 27 as this offense tries to get something going.
I think the toss does a really good job of getting the football on the edge quickly. You know, you toss it out there to the running back, you better block the defensive end. That's priority number 1. Good job blocking the defensive end, getting a nice positive game in the toss play.
From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
And man, those sting, man. The 3rd down, the money down, your guys got to come through.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Sends it back in motion. On 4th down, looking for the completion. Makes a catch, 1st down, and maybe a lot more.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
So just a lack of discipline, and on 4th down, too, just hands this offense a 1st and 10. Maybe a crease. They'll get the 1st down. It's spotted on the 49.
How many ways can I get it to my running back who's a baller in space? This is a really good job. Just toss it to him, right? I want to throw it to him. Yeah, I want to run up the middle, but I want to get it to him as many ways as I can. Toss it to him, get him on the edge, do a good job sealing the edge. He'll do the rest. Just give him the ball in space, good things will happen.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
And the defense snows him under after a very short game. They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. Tight end now in motion. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down.
Oof, you got to be careful if you're the quarterback there. 3rd down, you know, you see a lot of exotic coverages by the defense. That time they played zone, and he tried to force that football into a real tiny window. He's lucky that one wasn't picked off.
He's got enough for the 1st down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Moses. Breaks free, and he might be gone. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. You can work your way down the field with these wide receiver screens, but also look for the opportunity to turn them into chunk plays later.
No doubt. You throw it quickly. You get it to him now. DB comes up, has to make a tackle. Now you fake it maybe a little bit later on. So these plays, they're not huge plays all the time, but they can set up big plays down the road for your offense.
They're in uncharted territory here. Finally in the red zone. It took the whole first half. It's 1st and 10 from the 20. Trying the run, it's Curtis. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front and establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
They'll keep it on the ground. Defense comes up with a stop, but not before he moves the chains and takes it inside the 10 to the 8. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. He might want another play. Oh, and they'll try to catch him with a pass. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover. Wants to throw on 1st down. Bringing the heat. Being chased. Breaks into the open. They finally corral him, but he turns that into a big gain and a 1st down.
And you're seeing here the difficulties defenses have trying to contain this guy. If you leave a lane open or you don't sack him right away, you allow him to get outside the pocket, he is going to take off, and he is very difficult to tackle in the open field. He's got running back-like ability out in space.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Right down the middle. Got a man. It's Sharp. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28. The Falcons with the 1st and 10.
Here we go. Ready. 1-18. Let's go.
Wants to throw it again, and why not? A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Bowling Green. Makes the grab in the corner.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room, probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Over the middle, complete to Coleman. They get him on the ground late in the half. They have the 1st down at the 41. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their 1st timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Quarterback may change this route. Looking to throw on 1st down. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. He'll put toe to leather and get this second half started. Fielded in the end zone. It's Johnson. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. And on that kickoff, we have an injured player on the field. Bowling Green has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive.
You just got to wonder how frustrated this guy is, especially after the success he had their last game out, but just nothing going in this one. He has not been able to get himself into a rhythm. There have been way too much penetration up front defensively. They have been able to stop him in his tracks.
Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back.
False start.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. And now the offense will back it up 5 and try it on second and long. Back to pass. Here's the pressure. It's caught downfield. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. And the Falcons, right after the huge play through the air, back to the line. From the gun, he leaves it with the back.
And I think offense is showing they are willing to run the football, even if they don't get big gains. Just those body blows that can sometimes wear out a defense and keep the balance on offense so I can be explosive.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Caught over the middle. It's Sims. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. With that penalty, the offense is backed up on second down. Looking to fire. That's caught. It's Sims. And he'll be brought down.
That's a bang-bang play, 3-step slant. They rep this over and over in practice so they can go out and execute it on game day like that.
In the gun, looking to throw on third down. Fires to the big fella. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44.
And that's a nice job by this offense. They got to find a way to continue to string good plays together. They've had a few, but they haven't put 3, 4, 5, 6 together, putting a drive like this together. Now, let's go pay this thing off and punch it in the end zone.
Got him downfield. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with the first down at the 31.
Yeah, and you see the wide receiver, he's got to push up field, make it look like he's going deep, but does a really good job sitting down on that curl, catching the ball, and then as soon as you catch that thing on that curl route, get upfield, get positive yards. Nice route by that wide receiver.
Tough sledding there as he picks up 1 to the 29.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Spins away from the defender. They'll pull him down after a pickup of 5 down to the 23. Here they come up to the 23-yard line, not thinking field goal, wanting to convert this third and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. This is makeable field goal range here, but it looks as if they'll go for it on fourth down. They'll run the option. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive.
Fourth down and short, and where do they put the ball? In the hands of their quarterback. This guy is so good. They trust him. He runs the option and keeps it himself and gets just enough for the first down.
Fires to the wideout. Touchdown, BG! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Can these guys just score from anywhere out there? After that drive, it sure looks that way.
And that's what separates really good offenses from great offenses. When you're backed up in a bad position and you can still fight your way out and they'll get you a touchdown, that's a great drive by the offense.
On the run from inside his own 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David.
Could be an alley. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense. Tempo and overdrive. Running inside. It's Curtis. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
You got to love the physicality up front by the defense there, allowing only a minimal gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
Using his legs, it's Curtis. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. They'll go to the counter. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It's starting to...
Wait just a second. They're leaving the offense on the field. They're going to go for it in this situation. On fourth down, looking to pass. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. And that decision will be questioned for a while. To the air on first down. Here comes the heat. And down he goes. The defense coming up big there, and the sack is great, but the secondary deserves some credit too.
No doubt. When you can cover like that in the secondary and drop back in your zone and only rush a few, and you feel comfortable getting home, and they're going to get to the quarterback, that is a great feeling, and that's fun to be a defensive coordinator calling the plays.
He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. They lost 3 on that last completion and made this third down call a little bit tougher. I send the tight end in motion. Quick release on the RPO. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be fourth down. The Falcons will punt it away on fourth down. He'll try to really get into this one. And the punt hits ground at the 2 and goes into the end zone. He just missed, hitting them right in the shadow of the goalpost. It'll come out to the 20. The offense changing the play. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Looking to throw on first down. Got his man on the right. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. Less than a yard to go to pick up the first down. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. The run inside, it's Collins. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They're going to ride this running back. There's some room. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Takes a handoff. It's Collins. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. They'll try to snap it quickly.
Well, you got to be able to turn the page quickly on defense. Just gave up a first down on the ground, but here comes tempo. You've got to get lined up.
Looking downfield on first down. On target to the left. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Collins. They'll put the brakes on him at the 21, give him a yard.
Winning first down is such a big deal on defense, like getting them in more predictable situations, more passing situations. Nice job not giving up a lot of run after contact on that first down.
And he's got enough for a first down. Now to see if they have enough time to snap it again here in the third. Right around the halfway point of the season, neither of these squads that we've watched today rank, but here's the top 25 as it stands right now. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. On the option. Pitches it back. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Sacramento State.
And how about it? They change up the option look, run the option, but the receiver is the pitch man. And when he gets it, he does what he does best. Turn the afterburners on and takes it to the house.
He'll bring it out. It's Johnson. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Bowling Green has it back. The Falcon offense will go to work. Two running backs alongside the quarterback. With the catch, it's Ridley. He'll go out of bounds at the 28-yard line, and deep in your own end, you need plays like that. Offense has it at the 28 on first down. The play action fake. Caught near the sticks. It's Clay. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. They'll try the left side. Maybe some room here. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. The hand to the running back. Knocked down for the tackle.
Yeah, there's a lot of pressure right now on this down if you're on offense because your last two plays have gone nowhere. You know the defense just needs to get the football back to give their team an opportunity to go win the game, so you're probably going to have to throw to get this first down. A lot of pressure here on the quarterback, Dave.
Yeah, and how I throw, I think, is important. This is a time where I love moving my quarterback outside the pocket, making it an easy throw, or let him run the football, and if he doesn't get it, the clock still ticks. It's still my friend.
Wants to throw on first down. Got his man.
Well, you can afford to be a little bit late as a quarterback when you're throwing crow routes into zone coverage when you've got an arm like that. This dude's got a cannon.
And the Falcons can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Now they'll run the draw. Oh, he's got some space. That's why a good running game is a coach's and quarterback's best friend when you're trying to put the lid on the game. The Falcons kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. From the gun, running back on the move. Defense comes up with a stop, but not before he moves the chains and takes it inside the 10 to the 8. This offense not only has a chance to extend the lead, but they can also drain that clock. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick its way to the end zone. Could not find a hole. This defense clogging up everything. It's 3rd and goal. Trying to pick up a 1st down. They're going to throw it on 3rd and goal. Under fire. And it's intercepted. A huge 4th quarter play for this defense. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. What a huge play, what a huge mistake that was with that last interception, and now this offense has a chance late. They'll move the tight end. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Makes the catch. It's Burrell. Give him 9 on that one, sets up a 2nd and 1.
Well, this guy's not easy to bring down. They just throw him a simple hitch pass, but he's got so many moves out in the open field. You've got to get a lot of hats to the football to get that guy down, prevent him from scoring on big plays.
And he's got enough for the 1st down. It'll be at the 35. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. To the ground. He's got it again. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain.
Nice 1st down defense. Great job being physical, understanding the chances of run are high. They come up, they get the back on the ground, forcing a 2nd down and long situation.
Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
And sometimes as a coach, you're trying to settle your guy down, and you're down and you need plays, but you got to string it together one at a time. And I think floating off the back foot, that's a recipe for disaster. He's going to make a bad play. Got to take care of the football, execute at a high level late in this football game.
Finds, got a little grass. The 20, the 10. Touchdown, Sacramento State. He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him. Extra point here will tie the game. And no problem on that extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the 4th. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the capper came on that 62-yard run to the house. Coming out with it, it's Weaver. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Bowling Green's offense will take the field to start the drive. Tie game, 4th quarter, plenty of time to work with, exactly where you want to be in this one. The give to the left side. There he goes. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling there out to the 35. So much for the tough field position. One play and you're already to the 35. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
And a lot of times the fit up front, you know, linebackers are fitting holes and that ball bounces and it's supposed to go somewhere. And sometimes it goes to a DB and the offense will get a W. Like they'll get a win because you'll break a tackle. How about the tackle by that young fella? I know he likes to cover, but I love the way he comes up and makes the tackle.
And the Falcons will snap it on 1st and 10. He goes right back to the air. Grabbed in the middle, it's Johnson. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still, just a very short gain.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. The Falcons kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Direct snap. He breaks a tackle. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Rushes on him. Got his man. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. And the Falcons, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Running inside. It's Smith. Right up. Got some room. Headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Falcons. They've got the lead here in the fourth. The AT unit on the field. I'm not sure anyone even breathed on that running back by the time he got into the end zone.
No, so many blockers out in front. Where are the defenders? I mean, it's a good idea. You know, the guy with the ball, that's usually the guy we want to go tackle. Go get him.
From inside the 10, here he comes. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. Let's see if this offense comes out swinging from the first play of the drive down late. They'll send the back in motion. Takes the easy one to the back. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. So now it's second and long. Quarterback making adjustments. The run inside. It's raining. And he finds some solid space. Makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him.
We love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Pulls and fires complete. He won't quite get to the marker, and that's going to bring up a fourth down.
And this is easily the most important play call of the game now. Fourth down, you're out of field goal range. You have to come up with a completion here to give yourself an opportunity to win this game.
They're throwing for it on fourth down. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He stopped not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football.
And that is a backbreaker. It's fourth down, though. Listen, you got to throw the football. You got to try to make a play. But the defense came up big in a big moment.
Knocked down behind the line. Boy, he powered through one tackler, but there were more there to greet him.
Not just do you get to make a big play on defense, but it's also a TFL, tackle for loss. Doesn't get better than that.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Smith. Hard-hitting tackle. Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. And they'll still have one timeout left at their disposal. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Trying to impose their will with the run. Stop is made at the 35-yard line. It'll be a fourth down. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their third and final timeout. And now they are powerless to stop the clock with a timeout. They kick it away on fourth down. On his way back from the 20. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. Motion from the wide receiver. Wants to adjust the pattern. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Looking left. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
Hey, this offense has been a struggle bus. I mean, just call it like it is, guys. It hasn't been good, especially the passing game. And I'll tell you what, QB's played better games before. And I'm interested to watch. Can he stay positive? Can he finish this game off on a good note?
Third and long, defense knows the pass is coming, so they're going to have guys with their eyes on the QB, but they are going to try to get to him with pressure, pinning their ears back. If you're on offense, you might be thinking blitz here. You better get rid of this one quick.
Fires quickly. And they make the stop just short of the line to gain. Inches to go. It'll be fourth down. They're going to go for it, and they're not going to huddle here on 4th down. Has to get there to move the sticks. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. Oh, he didn't spike it, looking to pass. On target over the middle. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. Got to get lined up to spike it and stop the clock. On the play. Second down. So here they come. One last chance, and they've got to have a touchdown. Looking to pass, and they don't have a lot of time to work with. Falls incomplete. They fought to the final whistle, but that's going to do it. Sometimes it's just not your day. Things just didn't work, and that seemed to be the case here.
Yeah, they didn't get the W. They didn't do enough. But now you start to think about what could I have done differently? What do I need to become more offensively?